tell y'all about the time my father got me arrested, right? So I appreciate y'all for tapping in, like and subscribe. You know, most of the time we roasting folk ass on here, but every now and then I just tell y'all my stories on how I got to be where I am and how I am, so forth and so on. Let y'all know about me, right? So let me say this. My father, I'm from Atlanta. My father has been here his whole life, and it's hard to highlight the good points. I did 10 years in prison. I never got a visit from my father. I've never felt like I was first priority or any priority at that matter. And it's always been my mission to be a better father than the one that I had. And that was absolutely out of spite. I swear to God, I did not want to be like him. So, which means I had to be a really, really, really good father. Totally out of spite, right? So, this is actually the time I'm about to tell you guys about it right now is actually the second time in my adult life that for whatever crazy reason, I asked my father for help. Because the first time I asked him for help, it did not go good. So, and these are the only two times in my adult life I've asked my father for help. So, so I asked my father. I was out there ripping and running, doing whatever, and I asked my father to borrow some money. Maybe it wasn't a large amount because that's never been, that's never been the case. He asked me, ain't never been possible. So I might have asked him maybe for about $200 or whatever the case was, because probably I heard from maybe my mom or whatever that, maybe he was doing good or whatever. So he tells me that instead of giving me the money, he can help me make more than that. I say, cool. Well, how do I do that? He say, well, I got a jug. So if you ain't from Atlanta, you don't know what jug mean. That mean a jug would be a move, a play, a way to get money. Sometimes we call it a lick. So your jug is whatever you got going on at the time. Maybe you jugging clothes, or at one point, maybe you done whatever. You know what I mean? That's your jug. So he got the jug. I said, what the jug is? He say he go into stores. I ain't gonna mention the stores. He go into stores and man, I'm trying to sit here and now I'm trying to sit here and determine whether or not I should be trying to hide words and not use certain stuff. But when I think about it, man, fuck that nigga. He don't even, I've never benefited from anything that he's ever done. So fuck him. So he go into stores and get them folks. I'm gonna edit that a little bit. I'm gonna say this. Goddamn, no matter how much, it just don't feel right. Just putting all the business out there like that, right? And I don't think he do this no more. So we're gonna say he go in the stores and pay for get a receipt, and then go somewhere else, turn the receipt in and get and recuperate. So I'm gonna put it like that. This is not a bad move. The only problem is, if somebody is if So the best part of this move, well, I ain't gonna say the best part. In order to work this move is, you want to go in and kind of, if you can look from when you come in, look at the worker who's like just there as a worker, not really enthusiastic, not really, they just doing their time. You don't want to go to the any managers, anybody with a different color shirt on, or someone who look like they, young and or just on point. If you can catch someone young or really old, that'll be better. So when he explained this to me, is not ideal for me, because all I need is someone to expose me, and it's just, I don't think my nerves can take nothing like that. So I can't do that. I need something a bit more concrete. So for me, this just not a good one. So for me, this just not a good one. So he tells me that, okay, so he'll just pay me for the day. They didn't have no cars. They ain't have no ride. He'll pay me just to take them where they need to go. They need to go to one store to work they move. Once they get paid, they need to go to another store to recuperate money. You can do this however many times a day you want to. So with me, he told me, every time we go to a store, he would pay me for a store. We're going to say $100 a store. So if we go do 5 stores, I can make, I can make a pretty good day. I can make a pretty good day just driving. So that's what I did. For maybe about 2 or 3 days, they would call me. I'd go pick them up, my dad and his friend. And I drive up to wherever they told me to go. I try to park somewhere away from the store. And then in my mind, they going in the shop. They going in the shop. They come back out. They tell me the next place they want to go shop. We go do that, and I'm gone. For whatever reason, I didn't have to do this long. But what I clearly remember that, I tried it. I was going to try it. And, when I went in the store to try it, I noticed that, people were watching us. I'm going up and down aisles, and I'm catching eyes. Then once I get by registers, I can see someone is posted by the door, and I'm catching their eyes. And I done caught so many eyeballs that it just done completely made me nervous. And I tell anything that I was getting ready to do, I abort mission. I leave, abort mission, I go to my car. I tell my father, hey, listen, man, they something ain't right. Y'all should abort the mission. He said, where you at? I said, I aborted the mission. It's not right. So he comes out to the car, they abort the mission, and he basically telling me that I'm tripping. It's my first time. He's been doing this for so long, and such. It just looked like that. He tripping, but I can clearly see, even after he come out, because I was already sitting in the car. After he aborted mission and come out, the same people that I saw watching would walk out and were looking in the parking lot to see which way he went. So I know that I'm not tripping. By the grace of God, like a day or two later, whatever job I was waiting on to come through, it ended up coming through. So I ain't even have to go and drive them around no more. Come to find out, I heard through the grapevine that some kind of way somebody got jammed up on the move. And I just remember thinking that, dang man, I'm glad, I got away from him when I did, because even while I was trying to minimize as little activity as possible, I know that in the grand scheme of things, if someone pushed hard enough, they could say, man, you part of this situation. So I was happy to be away from it. I'm done with it. It's over with. Here that they get jammed up. So when he get jammed up, that ain't really my business. I don't much give a damn. I'm chilling one day, just like I am now. Pretty much by myself, doing what I do, contemplating on how I'm gonna take over the world, and I get a phone call. When I answer the phone call, because I never record his number in my phone, my father's number. So, and then I do a lot of business. So whenever I get a call that's not saved in my phone, I always answer it. I answer the phone. It's him. He damn near crying. It's my father, damn near crying. I'm like, what's going on? I'm gonna be honest, man. And I don't know how this sound, but when he called me crying, it excited me in the wrong way. Most of the time when, like, if you have a loved one that call you and they crying and you know that they hurting about something, it can grip you, because that whatever they crying about, because they your family, whatever they crying about could possibly make you cry. Meaning, if they lost a family member, if they crying about a family member, that means you could probably be lost a family member. Or it can mean something very serious. If your mama call you and she crying, you could be scared. She could say something happened to your sister, something happened to your brother, this kind of situation. So that's what normally happens. When he called me crying, I kind of got excited. I was anxious to know what was going on, because I always felt like not only did he deserve it, but I wanted to see him give a fuck about something. And if he's crying, then he gives a fuck about it, whatever it is, right? I'm like, what's going on? He said, man, I'm running down the street, man. They after me, the police after me. I'm like, damn, why? I think I'm wherever I'm doing. I'm somewhere. I'm doing what I'm doing. The phone don't speak. I'm really having a good time. I'm like, damn, you running down the street? Yeah, man. They after me, man. John, I done fucked up. Damn, bro, what you done did? Man, John, you gotta come. So I know he don't say you gotta come get me, but I know that that's what he want me to say. And honestly, I want to say it because, I want to know what's going on firsthand. Not so much out of concern, but it's more of maybe he's getting what he deserves. So I'm asking him, like, bro, you need me to come get you? He like, yeah, John, come get me, man. Come get me. I can't drive, man. They know in my car. They looking for me now. I'm like, cool. I jump in my wife's car, because I think I had one of them big trucks at the time. I jump in my wife's car. I fly on down there. He tell me where he at. I see him walking. He jump in the car. I'm like, bro, you good? He like, damn, man, I done fucked up. Man, what's going on? Man, I done fucked up. All right, cool. We go to the house. We go to my house. I'm trying to, as I'm driving, I'm trying to get him to explain what's going on. He telling me that he was going out doing whatever he doing. He sell crack. This man about 70 years old. He sell crack. He going out doing whatever he doing. When he come back to his place, the police done kicked in the door and they done found six ounces of crack. When he tell me this, my heart damn near skipping, because 6 ounces, this is, I don't know what this mean for this man, shit, this could be the end. I know what that mean. So again, now I'm driving and I'm just really appreciating the fact that I'm not him. I'm not in this situation, and I'm just smarter than him, and he got to face this bullshit and I don't. So I'm driving, we get to the house, we roll up, pull up. And to be honest, the whole time he telling me the story, I'm chilling. It's like a movie to me. I'm chilling and I'm just enjoying it. And again, he don't even know that I'm taking more enjoyment out of his discomfort and this bullshit that he got going on than concern. So I say, okay, cool. What we need to do is, I'm like, all right, bro. Again, this man past 60 years old. I don't even know. So I'm like, listen, you just need to lay low, man. You need to get out the street. My son room upstairs. His mom don't let him come over here, so you can have the room upstairs, lay low for a little while, and we'll just let things blow over. You already of age. If you can just sit down, maybe you can just, who knows what can happen. Maybe it'll go away. It'll just ride out. Maybe your time will come before that time comes. This is what I'm thinking. He like, cool. You know what I mean? The very next morning, we wake up, every morning I wake up, I'm up at 3:30, 4:30, because, Judge Judy come on at 4 in the morning. I watch it every morning. So I'm up, I'm doing what I'm doing, having my morning delicacies, and he up like me. He get up by 5 o'clock. We doing the same thing. We drinking coffee, enjoying one, rolling one up, and we enjoying the morning. I could tell he's still concerned. He got a lot going on, and he say, man, you think I should go, and because wherever the police done kicked in, that all his stuff is there. He's telling me how he left money in the room, he left jewelry in the room, he left clothes. Nothing that I could hear that was of really big significance or major importance. But for him, some reason in his mind, this shit is important and it can't be lost. So he asking me, do I think he should go over there and get the stuff? So I tell this man, absolutely not, under no circumstances should you go back over there. If it was me, I would say, fuck it all together. Let it go on. Let the police, you got to start over. He's talking about like just bags of clothes and stuff. This stuff mostly useless. So boom, he get over that. We get through the day, and it's all good. The very next morning, we doing the same thing. And he asked me, he like, John, I think I can go over there, man. I need to go over there and just get my clothes. Now I'm confused because, first of all, he asked me and I just told him like it wasn't a good idea to go over there. And I'm also wondering why he can't see that this is not a good idea or what's so important. I can understand if you left a couple grand over there, $3,500, $4,000, $10,000, or if the drugs were still, I can understand if it was something that was important. But I've heard nothing that's important. I just heard of some clothes and some jewelry. So I'm trying to tell him, exactly what's going on. I'm trying to tell him it's just not a good idea to go over there, trying to see about that. Just let it go. He act like he hearing me, but obviously he's not. I called my sister, or my sister called me later on that day. Now, mind you, my wife done asked me, like on the second or third day, she asked me like, oh, he's staying for good? And she didn't ask with an attitude or anything. She really just wanted to know, but you got to know how to read, what's in between the lines. If she's asking me about him, then, if nothing else, she just probably wasn't prepared for this. If he were going to come over for a day or two to, if something was going on, that's cool. But moving in, that's, we ain't even talked about that. So I'm planning, I'm trying to keep situation calm. I'm letting her know like, no. He just, he was just, he gonna leave, but, spot was hot over there. We just trying to see what's going on. She like, all right, cool. It ain't no problem. When my sister called me and the next day we end up talking, or I call her and she tells me that, he called her and asking her the same kind of advice. Like, should I go and get my stuff and this and that and that? And she had to explain to him in a more legal term of why he shouldn't go back over there, why it would be a bad idea, and so forth and so on. And we having a conversation because I'm telling her like, look, I already told him, fuck that shit. Don't go back over there. The police are looking for you. They done told people at that place, they done gave him your name, like, where is he? Where is this? Where is that? Whatever. But obviously, I think he's in contact with someone who lives on the premises, and they telling him that it's all good. Or they not telling him the whole story. They telling him that the police opened your door, went in your room, they didn't take nothing out, they left everything. If you want, you can come and get it. But he won't go and get it. My dad trying to tell the dude to go and get his stuff for him. They like, no, the management said can't nobody come and get it but you. I'm letting him know this is a setup. They waiting on you to come back. He like, cool. Man, no lie. Maybe the third day we ain't hear nothing about it. The fourth day, we wake up, same thing. Having coffee. Morning roll up, we chilling. Man tell me, John, just take me over there, man. I need to go get my stuff, man. I'm just gonna run in and out. You know what I mean? I don't think they looking for me no more. Now this is only the third or fourth day. And I'm gonna be honest, what went through my mind is maybe I can just let the situation take care of itself. Let me let the situation care of itself, because my wife is asking me. By this time, she didn't ask me again, like, has he figured out what he gonna do? And I just know he ain't no problem, but, this is our house. And every morning when she wake up, she's seeing another grown man here. And it's just, she's not used to it. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of sprung on her. So I totally understand. I ain't on her at all. So I'm saying to myself, this nigga got shit he got the answer for. My wife want him gone. I'm trying to tell this nigga to just chill. He won't just chill. So let me let this situation handle itself, right? Guess what? I don't give him no argument. Yeah, we can go over there and get it. You want to go over there and get it? Me knowing absolutely 100%, like I said, they looking for him for some crack and some more shit and that they done found in his room. I ain't never been to his room. I don't, nothing. Something totally ain't got shit to do with me. So yeah, I'll take your ass over there. Let you ready. When I say I'll take him, he run upstairs and get ready. It just, and I can see that, you know, as the time was going on, this is really what he wanted. Man, we get in the car, I fly over there. I ain't driving fast or nothing, but we get in the car, I go over there. I go over there, I pull in, I back in, park the car. He's pointing up, he said, John, come help me get, said he only had about 5 or 6 bags. John, come help me grab these 5 or 6 bags. I said, okay. Only cut the car off. You know what I mean? I locked the door, but I don't cut the car off. We on Fulton Industrial. Man, we go up. Like when I go up, I grab the first 2 boxes from him, 2 boxes of shit, whatever. Again, I don't see nothing important. I take it down to the car, open up the hatchback, throw it in there. I'm going up to get the second load of, he got 2 trash bags in his hand now. I'm going up the stairs to get the 2 trash bags because he done put 2 out and he got 2 in his hand. I'm going up to get the 2 trash bags and, you know, he gonna hand them to me, but before he can hand them to me, he drop them and say, oh, John, there they go. He dropped the goddamn trash bags and just turned the other way and started walking off fast as hell. I'm confused. I don't, you know, he say that they go, but it don't register. I ain't running from no fucking body. So I'm like, damn, I'm like, what, you know, I'm looking, I'm like, what you doing? Turn around, look back. 2, 3 cars done swerved in, blocked my car in, and now, you know, officials are running at me. I don't see no uniforms, but I can tell, you know, with the kind with the badges on their shirt and probably marshals and officials and all kind of this and all kind of that, right? Boom. So I'm like, damn, again now, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not worried because the one thing I know is I ain't done shit. You know what I'm saying? So they come get me, grab me, tell me to put it down. I go put it down. They put me in handcuffs off the rip, put me in the back of the car. My wife's car still running. They put me in the back of the police car, close the door. Boom. I'm sitting there now. I'm sitting here in the back of the police car. I'm upset, but again, I'm not really worried because I know I ain't did shit. Man, little white detective come up to the car door. You know, they be having the police window cracked a little bit. He come up to the car door, look at me and say, oh yeah, that's him. Take him down. Now I'm worried. Now I am really, really worried because I know for a fact I ain't done shit, but this man just looked at me and said that I'm who he looking for. Something is wrong. Something going on. Something ain't right. Man, they take me down to some little sub precinct, take me in, they handcuff me to a bench. Little while later, I see them bring in my father, handcuff him. They sent him down right next to me, handcuff him to the bench. Whole time he's sitting there, he just apologizing. He just apologizing to me. I'm sorry, John, man. Damn, John, my fault. I'm sorry, John. You shouldn't even be out here, John. You shouldn't even be there. I'm mad as hell. First of all, because, you know, like I just begged this nigga to just leave the situation alone. Second of all, I'm in handcuffs. Third of all, they done identified me for something. So, like, you got me in your shit. Man, the whole time we sitting there, he keep telling me that he apologized and he gonna free me. He gonna free me. I don't, you know, all right, cool. When they come and get me, unhandcuff me, and they take me into the little investigation room, they go to talking to me about something totally opposite of what happened today, something totally different from what happened today. They asking me about retail stores, and I'm you know, I don't know nothing about that. I you know, and the thing is, the question that they asked me, I literally knew nothing about. I didn't go in the I did go in the store, like I told you guys one time, but it was the one time where I peeped that something was wrong. So every time they ask me a question like, was this you, or were you going here? I'm like, no. And that was the truth. I never participated. I drove my car. I drove the car, but they asking me about stuff inside of the store, and I had no knowledge of it, right? I was just paid cash money for the ride. They come and get my father. My father, they take him in the room right behind me, and then I'm guessing they ask him a series of questions, and he tell them, the same thing he tell me, like, yeah, I did this, and my son had nothing to do with it. Anything that they had him on or looked like they had him on, I don't know. I know that he took the case and told them that I was absolutely no part of it, which was the truth. The detectives came back. They took the cuffs off me. They let me know that they would be keeping my father. They took the cuffs off me, apologized to me, told me that they would tow my car from where it was to the police precinct, and they wouldn't tear it up, and I was free to go. And they kept my father. Now, so I'm thinking, damn, the stuff that they kicked in this room for never even came up in this interrogation. So, he took the blame for whatever they came and questioned me about, and then they got him for something else. And I'm thinking, man, that man gone. I might have seen him for the last time. He was thinking the same thing. He told me I could have all this jewelry, and he had pawns somewhere here and there. If I could go get it, I could have it. He wasn't never coming home. Such. So I was like, whatever. Next thing you know, man, I look up. It wasn't even a whole month later. Man was back at home. I have no idea how it happened. Only thing I was glad of was, like I said, I got away from him and separated myself from the situation before it really came down. Now, again, this is the second time that I asked my dad for help, just normal financial help. Let me hold $300. Let me hold $400. And I ended up in handcuffs. And this was about, I don't know. This was years ago. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Hit the like and subscribe button. Go on and hit the cash out. I appreciate y'all for staying down with me. I'm gonna have some more content for y'all, and we'll see y'all on the next one.